What's up, guys? So another Gren Maju game. Gren Maju, super easy matchup in my opinion. Again, like I've said, for Virtual World, I mean, all you really need to do is just focus on kind of your traps, your Jamwe and your thingy. It sounds so silly, and I would not normally advocate using even Jamwe. I think I said it before. I wanted to drop that card from this deck, but definitely in the Gren Maju matchup, it's just super easy to abuse Jamwe, to keep looping it, to keep switching its quick switching their monsters' attack positions, and it just makes them hard to ever get anything done. And then also on top of that, also your recursion is just kind of busted, and it's hard for them to deal. Another thing about this deck, and I learned this actually, funnily enough. So I used to play the Gren Maju. I played Gren Maju Dark Lords back in the day. And whenever I see a deck playing something like trading, especially on turn one, I would also say don't be afraid to ash a card like that. Turn one, I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth letting them get a card like trading through, obviously, because if you see a card like trading, in my head that just tells me the deck is pretty bricky, and if their deck is that bricky, I definitely want to abuse it. Now, you guys might have seen an interesting card, Sangan, in this, and there's a little bit of an engine that I was testing out, and it was pretty good. And it was 3 Sangans, 1 Arborea, Hulk, and Armorage for making Desert Locust on the enemy turn. I did try it in Virtual World, however, in my opinion, it's not necessarily the best engine. It's a really good engine for consistency, but the disadvantage was just I wasn't willing to give up those 2 extra deck spaces in Virtual World. But I would recommend trying it out. It was suggested by a friend of mine, and in terms of what it is doing, it's effective at what it is doing, which is giving Virtual World a better normal summon and kind of giving me access to Shenshin on my opponent's turn really easily, which is quite nice, because it basically means as long as I can put a level 3 on the board, I can get into a Shenshin really easily, which a lot of times my combos end with a spare level 3 or level 6, which is quite nice. But yeah, definitely an interesting combo. So yeah, here I'm just explaining the combo to him so he can see me doing it, but then eventually he kind of rage quits because he didn't realize that actually I can do the combo. And if you look at his hand, I mean, he literally has nothing that can affect me going second, so I end up winning. And yeah, Gren Maju for the win, love.